Hey everybody, wanted to pop back on here real quick because there is some stuff going on, and I feel like we definitely need to address these rumors before things get crazy. Hello, Melanie. How do I say it? Is it Melanie or Melanie or how do you say your name? Like I want you to spell it out like spell it out how I'm supposed to say it. Is it Melania, Melanie, or Melania? I don't know how to say it. I don't know how you. Hi, Crystal. How are you? So, I'm sure everybody has seen, anybody that follows the Summer Wells case has seen that there was remains found today in Bristol, Tennessee. That's what I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about for a little bit. Um, I don't think people realize um, how hurtful things like this can be to people who have missing kids and grandkids and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and play the little clip from the news real fast. And that way, anybody that hasn't seen it or doesn't know what I'm talking about can listen for yourselves. Okay, so here's the clip.
To our station around 9:50 this morning, officers with the Bristol, Tennessee Police Department were called to the area of 101 Industrial Drive for reports of human skeleton remains located in a nearby wooded area. Those remains are now being recovered with the assistance of personnel from the William L. Jenkins Forensic Center in Johnson City, Tennessee. They're going to be taken to a laboratory where they're going to try to determine the cause of death. They say it could take several days, and they are trying to positively identify that body. You can read.
Yeah, so basically, they had found human remains today in Bristol, Tennessee, which is when you map it out, approximately 35, about 34, 35 minutes away from Kingsport. Um, Somebody from that area would be able to further tell you better. I'm not from that area, but I just know what I was told. And I know that people have been blowing up Grandma Candy's phone. And, I just really don't think people understand that when something like this comes out, um, it can be very, very upsetting, you know. Um, on top of that, it has not said one way or another if it's an adult or a child. I think they would probably say a child's remains were found if it were a child. So I'm going to probably go with it's an adult, but that's just my guess and my speculation. I don't know. Um, but normally they say, they found the remains of a child, but they did not say that. They just said they found human remains. So, of course, there's already been rumors running amidst YouTube saying that, of course, this could be Summer and da da da. This could be somebody that was up there. What there's rumors going on. Um, it's just people are not very considerate with their words at all. And I know, okay, so hold on. I heard JLR said it's a man, but someone phoned and was told no news. Yeah, so at this point in time, there's really no news on anything. At this point, I haven't seen anything else. If you guys have, please, send it to me. Let me know. Because at this point in time, it's just a bunch of rumors and it's a bunch of bullshit. So you have to be very careful what you believe, what you hear, what you listen to, what you spread. The misinformation in this case is off the chain. I mean, just ask them; they'll tell you. There's people on here that are like YouTube detectives, and yeah, just ask them; they'll tell you. Come on, Heather. Let's see. I remember when they found Kaylee here, they didn't say either, but it was so close to her house. Ellie knew. Yeah. See, No, as far as I know from the news source, and I'm not talking like JLR and those, from an actual news source, I haven't heard anything more on it yet. It's probably going to take a week or two. It is very, very sad. And of course, you know, we want Summer to be found alive and brought home. But with statistics, that may not be possible. Um, we don't know. But what we do know is it's very, very hurtful when something like this happens and flashes across the news and people start blowing up the mom's phone, dad's phone, grandma's phone, family's phones, and you know what I mean, trying to get information and start rumors. And it's extremely sad. And I'm going to tell you something. I know there's a lot of people who think that Don and Candace did this and that they don't have any sympathy for him. They don't care. They don't care, what they say. They don't care how they feel. They don't care. I understand that. I get that. And I respect everybody's opinions, but please be considerate before you spread rumors and misinformation, because it does nothing but hurt this case more than it already has. This has been an internet shit show from day one. And I'm not going to put it on one creator, but a lot of creators have made this into a spectacle. And I feel like it's so close to, June 15th already. Emotions are running really, really high. Yeah, let's see here. That JLR guy showed emails between him and the police, which either means they did tell him it was an adult male, or this dude straight up wrote those emails by himself, which is nuts. Yeah, and who knows? Because I highly doubt they're going to write him and say, "Hey, JLR, we just found human remains this morning, but we're going to let you know before we let anybody else know that it's an adult male." Okay. That makes no sense to me. But what I will say is, when I did, just be considerate. Here, I'm going to drop the link. All I know right now at this point is, let's see here. Let me see if I can get a better picture of this to put up. Well, good egg. That's what I'm saying. Not sure how the police could even know that the remains were male hours after finding them, considering the remains were skeletal. Why do people even make the jump to SW? Because it's in Tennessee. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much all it is. It's about 30 minutes, approximately 30 minutes away. The little map is, or whatever, when you look it up, if you look up the distance between Bristol, Tennessee and Kingsport, Tennessee, it's like 34 miles or something. Matter of fact, I'll pop it up on the screen real quick so y'all can see yourselves. So anyways, you can tell people are already starting to run with it and run with the rumors, just like they did when Jose passed or whatever. So anyways, here's the little map. It says Bristol, Tennessee to Kingsport, Tennessee, and you can see it's 34 minutes or 22.5 miles. So I don't know why or how people get these rumors or how they come up with these rumors. I really don't know. But trust me, they're getting started. That's for sure. I just don't see them saying, "Hey, JLR, we'll tell you he's an adult male, but we're not going to tell the news," or you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't see that. Maybe they did. Maybe they are. Maybe he did write them. Who knows? He's crazy as hell. So he does shit that's crazy as hell. He's not crazy, I guess. It's just the things he does is crazy. I don't fucking know, but I don't know if they're real or not. I can't speak on that, but I highly doubt they're going to write him back and tell him that it's an adult male before releasing it on the news or to anyone else or to family. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how they work down there, so they very well might have. I mean, he's a damn bug, so who knows? He probably emailed, called, emailed, called. Who really knows? Yeah, it is. It's best to wait for an official notification from the police. Yes, it is. And that's what I'm saying, Glitter. I highly doubt he's going to, the police are just going to give him that information and make him privy to information that no one else knows. I mean, what do you guys think? I don't know. It's definitely, it bothers the shit right out of me and really irritates me. Especially with, you know, like rumors and the way rumors fly, it's ridiculous. So as soon as I heard it, I'm like, oh, geez, here we go. Yeah, Crystal, I agree. I agree. He really is. And, you know, there's been so much damage and so many rumors, so many lies, so many stories. I mean, like I said, this family has enough going on as it is. There's no reason to make up lies or stories and add to it. They already have enough shit as it is. You don't need to add to it. But I mean, could you imagine, just for a second, imagine your daughter being missing for 12 to 13 years, and then your granddaughter comes up missing as well while you're there. I mean, of course, again, she was taking a nap. But anyways, every single time something like this comes out or something comes in the news, immediately people blow up her phone, sending pictures, screenshots, linking videos, sending videos. Um, I know a lot of people don't care, but uh, Candy's she's an older woman. I mean, you know, the stress on her is unbelievable. And it's extremely sad. I don't know, man. It just really bothers the shit out of me. It really bothers me. Because if this was my daughter or my niece or, you know, my family, I would be extremely upset. No, no, my kids walked out here, so I just muted it. So yeah, I went quiet for a minute. But anyways, I mean, I don't know. Let me go see if I can screenshot this little thing here. Yeah, because on here it just says like cause of death unknown. I mean, everything right now at this point is like unknown. So how is JLR privy to things that they haven't even released yet? And I know some people, they think they're just white trash and whatever, but that's not they're not to me. I mean, so no, you didn't lose sound, baby. It was just me. But anyways, here's what we got going on here. Near 101 Industrial Drive around 9:50 a.m. today, sent to the laboratory, and the cause of death is unknown. That's all that's out there in the news at this point that I've seen. There could be other things that are put out there. I don't know. But yeah, speculation, rumors are not fair. I mean, obviously, it's innocent until proven guilty, but in the court of public opinion, when you're guilty, you're guilty. That's just how people think. That's just how people are. And I think a lot of that had to do with um, other creator going there in the beginning and setting the tone. So yeah, little minx he is. He irritates the shit out of me, and his rumors irritate me, and the little things that he says about this family irritate me. Like the other day, he got on there and he's all, Summer Wells could be washed down the creek. Does anybody have any opinions on this? Like, are you serious right now? I mean, you really have no content that you really have to go out here and say shit like that while he's standing in front of a creek. I don't understand. Or he'll put his sunglasses on and get behind a tree and start talking shit. What the fuck? Like, the rumors run rampant and it's ridiculous. I can't either. I cannot either. I mean, they've nonstop screamed how guilty they are. They've called them child killers. They've called them all kinds of shit. I mean, for fuck's sakes, they damn near made them lose their jobs, stuck in their fucking jobs. There's the StreamYard link if anybody wants it. I'll go pin it so I don't have to keep dropping it. No, you're fine, Gladys. I'm glad you're here. I was trying to go pin the link real fast. Anybody that didn't see this clip, I'll go play it again real fast for you.
To our station around 9:50 this morning, officers with the Bristol, Tennessee Police Department were called to the area of 101 Industrial Drive for reports of human skeleton remains located in a nearby wooded area. Those remains are now being recovered with the assistance of personnel from the William L. Jenkins Forensic Center in Johnson City, Tennessee. They're going to be taken to a laboratory where they're going to try to determine the cause of death. They say it could take several days, and they are trying to positively identify that body. You can read.
So it could take several days to positively identify. And I mean, obviously they'll know if it's an adult or a child, but if it's skeletal remains, how do they know it was a male? I mean, how can they tell JLR this is a male? I know this. I just don't see that. I don't see that happening. Hey, Buttercup, how are you, babe? Susie Carter, hello, how are you? Naughty Audie. Ern's upcoming GoFundMe. I don't know. I get very, very, very irritated with things that are said, rumors that are spread, nonsense that's talked. It really, really bothers me because, again, like I said, I try to put myself in their shoes, and Yeah, you know what, Naughty Audie, thank you. Thank you very much. And I actually asked her, I called her and asked her if it was okay if I even spoke on this, because I didn't want to, make anything worse or cause any further damages or say anything. And she said, no, it was totally fine. Do what I needed to do. So I did check with her first. You know what? Matter of fact, Crystal, you're probably right. Of course, there's obviously going to be bones and different things that they could tell. I get that. But I mean, I just don't think that if they found him at 9:50 this morning, how are they giving JLR information 7 hours later? You know what I mean? But I will say this much. Somebody so NorCal Girl found a post on Facebook, and somebody said that they actually knew the person. So I know that'll help kind of like put the rumors to rest that this is not Summer. But I mean, again, I'm not going to sit here and say exactly, because I don't know. I've not seen anything different unless you can tell me or show me or point me in that direction. I haven't seen anything different. So, yes, there was human remains found. Yes, there was a trafficking bust in Tennessee. There's things that go on. Doesn't mean it has anything to do with Summer. Can you imagine being blamed for killing your child or grandchild? Shit, and you are innocent? No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. If you put in Google, there's remains or body found in Bristol every couple months. Oh, really? See, I didn't even check on that. I didn't even check to see none of that. I got the news clip and seen and heard all the bullshit, and I was like, nope, that's it. Nope, we're gonna put a stop to this right now. No, Nana, not that we are aware of. They just found human remains, and so of course people are running with it, and saying this could be Summer. This is where Candace and Dawn, they had a missing hour. I bet you that's where they went. I bet you. I bet you that's where they went. Yeah, so it's just rumors like that. I mean, this is a living nightmare I would never, ever, ever want to step foot in. Ever. I would never want to experience what it's like to have a missing child. I would never want to know what that feeling was like. Ever. That's a club I never want to belong to. And I really can't imagine putting a mother down and dogging her out, not knowing if she's guilty or not. Yeah, here, this makes about the third time there has been remains recovered in Tennessee that sparked the same kind of rumors. Yeah, and it's just, it gets old. The shit gets old, and I'm just really, really tired of it. I'm really irritated by it. And it's like people just they lack, almost like they lack common sense. I don't know. I mean, you got people out here saying that Candace is on the run from the law, You got people out here trying to, track down her friends, where she lives, taking pictures of her house. You know what I'm saying? What trying to find Candace because they think she's running from the cops. That's not true. So why people put that out there, I don't know. The police know where she's at. She's not hiding or running from anybody just because she's not on YouTube and entertaining people and, making content, being content for everybody doesn't mean that she needs to be tracked the fuck down. Leave her alone. Yeah. Okay. So there was a body found. Oh, so see, it's not just. I mean, this doesn't just happen once. Like one, this happens quite often. I guess. I'm guessing from there. My sister and I got lost on vacation in Florida when we were kids. I never understood the panic my parents felt until I became a parent. I can't imagine the way they felt in those moments. Yeah, exactly. And okay, so you know how panicked we get when we lose our kid in the grocery store, or you turn around and your kid's gone. Um, I mean, it happens that fast. You hear about kids disappearing that fast. I mean, it can happen. It definitely can happen. I know that there's people who say, that this never happened or they believe Ziggy V's story, which again, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I believe she's a liar. I believe that she did talk to Candy, but I don't believe the story that she told. I don't believe it. I think she's a liar, and I'm going to stand on that. Yeah, and just like that. Okay, yeah, the Cleo Smith. There we go. The girl that was stolen from a tent. Do you know how much shit those parents went through? Do you know how much stuff they took? How much bullying online and all the shit that they said and all the rumors that were true, and oh my god, they sold their daughter, they did this, they did that, because oh my god, how could she be stolen out of a tent? That can't happen. That's never happened. That can never happen. They did something to her. I know they did. The rumors were wild, y'all. Wild. And yes, somebody did take her. Somebody did snatch her straight out of her fucking tent while she was sleeping with her parents. Yes, Cleo Smith. She was the girl that got rescued by the police 19 days later after a kidnapper stole her out of a tent with her parents, sleeping next to her. Yeah, Cheyenne, staying off YouTube is the best thing for Candace. Absolutely, it is. And I hope that she's doing what she needs to do and what's best for her. People don't have content if she's not on here giving them content. You know what I mean? They can't sit and talk shit about her like they do. Well, they can, but it gets old and people don't want to listen to it over and over and over again. Yeah, what kills me is these YouTube detectives think they know more than the police. They know more than Ellie. Like, come on. Yes, Glitter, it has happened. My mom was friends with a lady whose daughter was taken from a tent years and years ago. Unfortunately, she was found murdered. And I'm sorry to hear that. Things like that do happen. They absolutely do happen. I mean, do you guys remember the Madeline McCann story? I mean, that was popular. I mean, I think everybody remembers that. Those parents were shredded. They were like shredded because everybody swore that they did something, that they did something to their daughter. And now, like 20 years later, they have a suspect. What is it, Christian Bruckner or something? And they definitely put him in there. But I mean, can you imagine being in that position? What's up, girl? Can you hear me? Are you up here?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Can you
you
hear me?
now. Yep,
Oh,
I can
okay.
hear you.
Sorry,
It cut out.
I
It
was
cut out,
muted
and then
too.
I brought you back on, then it cut back out again. I'm like, "Are you there?"
I'm here. No, I was saying the Madeline McCann story. I'm still like haunted by that. Like I was so obsessed down a rabbit hole, like for weeks on like reading and
Oh yeah.
watching everything I possibly could. Um, but Buttercup made such a good point in chat that like when there's nothing like new coming out on like a case like this one, people just kind of start to fill in the blanks with whatever it's, or at least it feels like that.
Yeah, they really do. Or they'll make
And
up their
she,
own narrative, or like
yeah,
everybody right now is going after Jody Sue and going after Jody Sue's son and Jody Sue and saying that she had a part of this and she's involved in this, which she is a suspect. She is, that's true.
yeah,
But
they
when
like
I
take
said
little
something,
little.
when I said something about it, about her son and this, that, and the other, that this person rolled their eyes at me and told me no. So I
Yeah.
kind of just stopped with, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's like they take little bits and pieces of information that is available and then twist it or try to pick it apart just because like I think this is so when I'm sure as like if you've watched it when Don't Fuck with Cats, right? That became such a popular phenomenon when Netflix, did the
Oh yeah, and they did some
documentary and
kick.
stuff.
I mean, they did some
Yep.
kick-ass work. Don't get me wrong, they
Yes.
really did.
Yes. But that's like very rare. That's not like the majority
Yeah,
of us.
it's
That's
a
like an
lot different.
exceptional case. Yes.
It's a lot different than trying to get close to the family members specifically to get information
Exactly.
or reward money from them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yep.
that's a whole different. That's a whole different ball game there.
Sure is.
I don't know. It's sad as hell. It's a sad situation to begin with, because they don't know. And trust me, if they're guilty, then I hope that they rot their asses away in jail like they should. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I
And all we can do is hope that
until they're arrested and until that does happen,
exactly.
I'm not going to sit here and say that shit.
Yeah, we don't have the evidence or the facts to assume those things. And justice, hopefully, I know it doesn't always, justice isn't always served, but hopefully, whatever comes of it, it will be, and the right people will be held accountable. But it's really not up to us. Like we can discuss it and talk about what's made available to us, but like to just start like I mean the lies, it's absurd. It's just really, really I can't imagine the hurt. Um that it causes. I can't fathom it.
No, and it's not like I said, it's not something I would ever want to go through. It's not something I would ever, that pain is indescribable. What I mean, I could not imagine. We put our kids to bed every night, do dinner, bath time, bedtime,
Yep. Mm, mm,
like
mm,
Michael
mm.
Vaughn's mom. I mean, it's in several other missing children. There's hundreds and thousands of missing kids.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so. Like I said in chat when we were younger, me and my sister like wandered away. Like it was probably like not my parents didn't make the best decision at the moment, but they did, and I grabbed my sister and walked like the wrong way basically, and I should have went one direction to get my mom, and I went in a different direction, and she was a baby or like 2 or 3, and I was probably 6 or 7, and we just kept walking. We were walking down the beach too, and eventually, I don't even know how far we walked. I just kept walking. I kept thinking I saw my mom sitting in a beach chair, and it was not, obviously. And a lifeguard like ran up to us and said, whatever. I remember it as clear as day. But then when they reunited us with my mom and dad, of course they were freaking out, panicking, and my mom like I'll never forget. She like slapped me, and then she was like crying, and she's like, I just want to make sure you were like really, really here in front of me. Like I'll never forget that. But like I didn't understand it to the level that like I get now until I became a parent. And like I don't know how long we were gone. It could have been 10 minutes, it could have been a half hour, but I think to the day my mom died, that was probably one of the scariest things she's ever lived through. So, and I mean, we're talking about 30 minutes of missing kids, not, days, months, years. It's just
I mean,
very,
shit,
very.
even for oh, hold on. Will you drop your join link for Apple users sometimes? Well, I don't. I will. I will. I just don't know how yet. I'll have to get on the laptop or whatever to do it. But yes, Crystal, I'll do it. I forgot, I just signed up my memberships and then forgot all about to go back check my email to see when it was ready.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
I
the
just
Apple
started.
link is weird. There is a way to do it though, but it is different than the regular link. Like you can do it through your
Okay, so
computer.
yeah, I'll have to try to figure that stuff out. I'll probably do
Yeah,
it later. I honestly,
the Apple one.
yeah, see, and I tried to, what I was doing was I was trying to cook dinner and then I tried to get on the laptop so I could take those super sticker stars and stuff off of here because anytime I tag like Summer Wells in my title, I don't want them on there. I don't want the super sticker chatters or whatever the hell they are. I don't want those on there, you know?
Oh yeah, that's like the new thing, right? That you could do when they're right. Isn't that like a new
Yeah,
feature,
you
or are
could,
you just talking
you,
about in your live
no,
chat?
you can take them on and put them off, the little super stickers and
Oh, okay.
super
Yeah,
chats and stuff like that, which I don't
yeah.
want any kind of super chats or anything like that. When we're talking about Summer Wells, I don't want any kind of, if you're going to donate, you need to donate to like TBI or the Missing Children Foundation or, you know, something along those lines.
You're so good.
Well, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you being patient with me because, girl, sometimes I get a little bit behind on it. I'm not a tech savvy, but I did think, you know what, I need to set these memberships up so I can have some more one-on-one time with my people, you know, my subscribers, my friends.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, see, I had seen this and I'm like, oh no. And then
Because
as
you
soon,
knew
you know,
what
I
people
don't
were
know if
gonna
you guys know,
do.
like there's like WCIA and there's a bunch of there's like psychic channels. There's one of them that says like come out of her and it's all about Summer Wells. And she tried to say that grandma had killed her and put her in the backyard and some other weird shit. It was fucking weird. And I thought, you know, these people, I mean, there's people who just say shit, just talk out the side of their necks, talk out of their ass. They have no idea what they're even saying, you know, like it just, and how
Just
ridiculous
lie.
it is.
I mean, that is so cringe, like the psychic stuff. I'm sorry. I know sometimes maybe it's, I don't know what to believe or not believe, but to me it's just so tacky and like gross to even put that into the universe. And because not only is it just manipulative, but it's like cruel to the family. Like even
Right.
if you think you're doing something, oh, never mind accusing somebody, that's horrible enough. But even if you like are trying to do something, I'm saying this loosely, like
Your
nice, like
phone's
oh
cracking
she's
real bad.
okay or whatever, like that is just ugh.
Your phone's cracking real bad unless it's me. Am I roboting?
No, it's probably because is it still doing it because I was charging.
Oh yeah, it's like cracking real bad. Like it's like cackling
Okay.
when you talk. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like,
Yep. It's my headphones. I'll jump down.
oh no, I was gonna say you're fine. I just didn't know if it was me because, like I said, sometimes my phone will do that. You're okay. It's all good.
Yeah, no, they hear
Yeah.
it in chat too.
Does
Yeah, it's
anyone
in
else have
chat.
status? Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
it might. I thought it was just me, but no, it wasn't just
Nope,
me.
it's me. No, it's
Okay.
my crappy earbuds. Okay, I'll be in chat. Bye.
Bye. Yes, and I think I pinned the link already. I'm gonna drop it and go double check here and make sure I did. But I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it just bothers me because there's already plenty enough to talk about with this family. You know what I'm saying? There's already, if you want to talk shit, there's plenty enough to talk about. You don't have to add to it. You don't have to make shit up. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody realizes, well, the ones that are so, you know, against these people or calling them white trash or, you know, saying that they've killed their child and they have no proof behind this. And those are harsh accusations to make. Like when Bullhorn Betty kept screaming and screaming and screaming, you killed your child. Where'd you do with her, Candace? Where'd you put her? Where'd you put her? Those are harsh accusations to make. And if somebody was standing outside of my car, I don't think I would have been able to keep my hands to myself. If Molly and them were standing outside my vehicle like that, yeah, I don't think we would have just drove off. Oh no, baby. Come here. So I don't know. I mean, I know that there's been a lot of shit done and said, but I feel like people need to think before they speak, such as that's why I have such a major issue with Daisy and her channel, because she did it not once, not twice, but 3 different times. And I don't think she understands or at this point even gives two shits how it affects the family. such as these people who, you know, got close with the whole Ziggy V situation. I don't believe her at all. I don't believe that she was told this elaborate story. And I don't believe it. I believe that FBI went there because they were called to go out there. And then they obviously, if they went back there for a second time, I'm gonna guess it was probably to call her out for the bullshit that she had tried to pull with them. Just my observation. I don't know. That's my opinion, but that's what I'm gonna go with. And I'm gonna go link John's channel because I know John did a video on it just I think today. Let me go see. I'll link it in the chat and y'all can go watch it. Okay, it's John Davis True Crime, and he just recently made a video and was pointing out the numbers and the. Yeah, I'm all for free speech, but sometimes the filter part of the brain should hold things and not allow it to pass through to the lips. That's right. That's right. And there's John's video if you guys want to go watch it. In regards to Ziggy V. And here's the video. Yeah, here's the video clip. I played the news clip. I got it from the news. But she said, here's a JLR video. Okay, JLR video. Queen played this in the stream. Is this the one that I played? I played it from the news, so I'm not sure. And also there should be legal ramifications for people who commit acts like Bull Betty. Yeah, for real. I really think that that's a violation of their privacy. I mean, people have a right to their privacy. Like going in here and finding these people's families and their neighbors' families. And I mean, that's doing too fucking much. You are not the police. You are not the police. You might have accusations and shit, but that's like, okay, well, the more you want to sit here and blame somebody, I mean, I'm sure anybody could have somebody come up and, I mean, if your child went missing, are you going to have, is everybody you speak to going to be nice and talk nice about you? Probably not. Would you want them sitting here saying you killed your child, you killed your child, you killed your child if you didn't? And how can you say that if you're not 100% true? If that's not 100%, how can you say that? You don't know. And just like the whole Jose situation, I'm not going to sit here and blame any creator for what he did. That's his own, he whatever happened, I don't even know what happened. But I know that he was extremely upset that certain creators, sought him out and found him, went through his family. And Heels on the Ground plays a video where where you can hear him say, I've tried to take my life 3 or 4 times. And you can hear him say, I almost tried to take my life in front of my children. That's why we're not speaking right now. And he said that specifically to this creator. So I feel like when this creator sent him videos and, allowed him up on panel, I don't think he realized he was going into the snake pit and that people were going to say things about him. And I don't think he was mentally well to be dealing with YouTube and all the hateful shit that comes with it. So I'm not saying this in a bad way, and I'm not saying this to hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that, but was the interview worth it? That's my question. Was it worth it? Throwing him into the spotlight? Oh yeah, JLR, he does. I've seen his work too. Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say somebody sent me the clips of the email somebody sent me the clips of the email he sent. So let me see if I can get them. I'll pop them up here on the screen. I agree with you. Oh, crazy farm, oh, crazy on the farm, and ZV are careless and haven't worried a bit about the effects they could have. Yes, exactly. Not only that, though, when, what speaks volumes to me is, when she did get called out, when this person, because she went from creator to creator to creator to creator. And when one of the creators that she had a falling out with, when they called her out, she tried to sit there and talk about she was going to sick her daughter on them and she was going to unalive herself and her dog. So, I mean, that's not normal talk. Okay, NorCal girl. So I went to Bristol PD website and emailed them as well. Good, thank you. Hopefully they'll be able to, we'll be able to distinguish whether that's a real email or not. I mean, because it should match up with yours. The site, you should get the same email back. Did you guys hear the news update where they called Summer Amber? And they said the missing girl Amber Wells. Did you guys hear that? Did anybody else hear that? As far as I'm understanding, there has not been a retraction or anything yet either. But yeah, I think he got Amber Alert and Summer Wells mixed around and said Amber Wells. JLR said he confirmed that it's not SW. Well, I understand that he said that, but I'm not sure how he can call in and they're going to give him that kind of information. It's very hard to get specifics. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he did or if he didn't for sure. I have no idea. He says he did. He shows the emails. I don't know. But it's very odd to me that they would make him privy to details and not everybody else or the news or anybody else that's, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, Tennessee is 3 hours ahead of me. I might not get anything back till tomorrow. Yeah, I bet you'll probably have to wait till tomorrow. I'm sure they're probably, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess they're open all hours of the day, right? The police station and the jail and shit. So yeah, I know he went on today and said that. I know he said that. I'm not saying that you're lying, girl. I got you. I know I'm not saying that. I don't want to make it sound like I am. I'm just saying I don't believe that they would give him, of all people, details like that. So I don't know. I think if it was a child, they would have said, "We found the skeletal remains of a child." I don't think they would just say. I mean, but again, I could be wrong. I mean, maybe they're keeping it under wraps for a reason. Maybe they're not, saying this stuff for a reason. Maybe they're not, exposing things, the details, or whatever for a reason. I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say NorCal. That's the same. I hope he did confirm, and I hope that it isn't Summer. I just want to verify for myself because yes, JLR lies for clicks and views. Absolutely. Yeah, catnip. That's what we were just talking about. JLR said that he called and they told him that. That's what we don't know. Honestly, I don't know what extremes he would go to. Shit, he went and said that he was the what was it? The Columbine shooter's uncle. I mean, he went and tried to yeah, he would definitely go to. Yeah, JLR called a grieving sister after her brother passed away to confirm and then put the phone call on here for clicks and views. Of course, he absolutely would. Pretty ridiculous, ain't it? I mean, honestly, Little Summer doesn't really get talked about anymore. I mean, between Ernie Shell and his fighting, um, him and BK going at it, Dolly and Savage going at it, the shit, it's she doesn't really get brought up anymore. I mean, it's everybody going at each other because there's really no new details. And again, Candace isn't on here to make content out of, so they had to find something else to do, and it's been nonstop fighting. I know they're out there. I know I think earlier somebody said Benny was out practicing with his drone. Other than that, I don't really think there's really been too much else. Yeah, I don't trust him either. Okay, here Duke says, I texted a friend of mine that lives in Bristol and she told me it was a homeless man. Yeah, somebody said that, oh shit, Dolly and Burnt Toast are going at it now. And see, I think Dolly's doing that because he's friends with Bullhorn Betty. I really don't know because I don't know how, like, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. So there could be a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that I'm not aware of or not privy to. Um, but I thought Dolly and Savage were going at it, but now him and Burnt Toast are going at it. So I haven't really had a chance to watch it. I made dinner and then talked to grandma and then came on here. So I know her biggest thing is stop spreading rumors, lies, and misinformation. It really does affect the case. It really does. I don't think people realize that. Honestly, this is just like this is just YouTube to some people and they think it's just no big deal and it doesn't matter. But it does. It really does. I wasn't around for the Watts catnip. I have no idea. I wasn't here for the Watts case. And I didn't get involved in it. I came afterwards. So I don't know what happened with the Watts, but I heard it got crazy as hell. I heard Watts Island was pretty damn serious. And burnt toast is besties with the glare. Okay, so that's probably why they're going at it too then. Because I know Dolly don't like the glare either, so I'm not sure. She is a very reliable person. I can't say for sure. You know how people talk around town. Yeah, and you know what though? That's probably the most accurate of information you're gonna get is from somebody that lives there, that knows people, or you know what I mean? Because I think somebody on the Facebook page when it was posted said that it was a friend of theirs or it was a friend's uncle or something like that, and they that's how they confirmed it was a male. So I think that's probably where he got his information. I don't really know. I have no idea. I can't speak on it because I don't know where or what. I don't know. But as far as right now, it's not Summer Wells. Please do not say that. Please do not text Candy Hair or Candace or anybody else saying that it is until you know for sure and you hear it from the mouth of an official. Please don't say that. Please don't spread around that it's her. Here, I gotta go. I need to let me go put on my do not disturb because I can't read these messages and text when I'm on here. I said that Summer has been lost twice. First time she went missing again with YouTubers making up drama for clicks and views. Some people just don't have any morals. I know it's just It's sad. Oh, it's crazy as hell. Hell yeah, it is. It's still crazy, girl. Hell yeah, it's still crazy. Don't be sorry, girl. Don't be sorry. I'm highly irritated with the bullshit. I really am. It's almost just like people get on here to hear themselves talk. They just get on here and start talking shit just to hear themselves talk. Don't give a shit who it affects. They don't care. Don't matter. Like the whole situation with Daisy. This is another reason why I got so upset with her, because when she tried to say that Rose was not missing, she's been missing for almost 13 years now. When she tried to say that she wasn't missing, that she was her cousin, Julie, she ended up getting arrested. And for something, I don't even know what all happened, but with all that, but had Daisy not pulled the fuck shit she did, it wouldn't have went down the line and got as far as it got. But see, you're doing shit on here that's affecting people you don't even know. Like, these are real people, real people's family. Like that, really, that can play some serious mind games with somebody. I don't know. I'm not going to stay on here much longer. Hope everybody has a good night. If I stay up here by myself, I'm going to keep bitching, so I might as well just get off of here right now. I don't know. I just hope people take into consideration what they say before they say it, you know. I don't know. I don't want to listen to Ernie's show. I don't want to watch Benny fly his drone around. I don't really want to listen to Dolly going off about burnt toast. I don't really want to listen to these crazy ass people talking about this is possibly Summer Wells and oh my God. I'm just I'm just over it. I'm over it. I think I'm just over it all. Honestly, I really am. I'm just tired of the bullshit that surrounds a 5-year-old baby's missing case. How does this even happen? I think what bothers me the most is, you know, there's still 3 kids that are here and eventually are going to grow up and see all this and hear all this, and it's just sad. It's a sad situation all the way around, man. And I don't think I could mentally, physically, or emotionally handle what they have. And I just have to say that, you know, I have been very judgmental of Candace as well. And I shouldn't have been, and I shouldn't be, because who am I to judge? I don't know what she's going through. I don't know what it's like to have a missing child. I don't know what that's like, and I can't speak on her. What I can say, you know, is that I don't agree with things that she's done and said, and I don't support that. But I'm not anybody to judge her. So I hope she is doing the best she can do for her right now mentally. Because again, this is not a club or anything I'd want to join. It's not anything I'd want to be a part of. It's not anything that I could probably, I don't think I could emotionally handle it. And I can't say that I wouldn't be getting, drunk and careless every night. I mean, I can't speak on that because I don't know. But what I do know is I have totally judged where I shouldn't have. So I don't know. All the fuckery, I feel like it needs to stop. It's a bunch of bullshit. And at this point, it's not doing anything good. Nothing good is coming of it. It's very, very hurtful to family to hear things made up about them, to hear lies made up about them, to hear people saying shit about them all the time, nonstop. I mean, it gets old. Every day, it's some new fuck shit. Every day. Yeah, that's the thing. What if? What if they're not guilty? What if it comes out that, she was abducted? What if it comes out that somebody did plan to snatch her? And they did. What if it comes out none of the hateful and hurtful things that have been said and done will ever be able to be taken back? And there's not enough sorries in the world after she's been called a baby killer and, accused of hurting her kids. And she may not have been the best mother, and she may not have had the best mothering skills and the cleanest of houses. And, her house, may not have been perfect. That's for sure. And obviously it wasn't in the best. It wasn't, she wasn't seen in the best light by CM when he went out there. I feel like he set the tone for the way that they've been treated. And say what you will, but I definitely believe that. And yeah, what if? What if? It's sad as hell. It's a whole sad situation. Don't start your dumbass shit. I'm not dealing with you right now. Anyways, I hope everybody has a good night. I'll talk to y'all later.